Let's just go in.
Gavin's kicking beer.
It's an empty bowl. Chill out.
Yeah, but you know you're.
But you will appreciate this. I think I took it to a whole new level. Okay, this weekend because this. I think you saw a tweet that Ashley made. She's like, "Oh shit, I got Burnie drunk. I have drunk Burnie here. What have I done?"
Yeah.
And that was because we were out. She had an event, and I was kind of like Saturday was like her day because she works at IGN and she had a lot of stuff. So I was like kind of helping her out at the con and like she had a lot of cool stuff that she was doing for social media. She had a really good idea where she was attending the con for people who couldn't be there. Like she was on Twitter to all the people at IGN and saying, "Hey, I'm walking the floor. What do you want to see?" And they'd say, "Go see Injustice." And she'd say, "Okay." And so she'd go take like a vine of Injustice, like the Batman fighter game, whatever it is. But like people wanted to see stuff and know about stuff, or she'd go interview a developer real quick. So she was doing that kind of stuff all day.
So it's like you're specifically making content that people want.
Yeah, it's like she's a proxy kind of for being at the con for people who can't be there. Like for the floor itself, like but live at that time. Anyway, so they had a cool meet and greet later in the day, our kind of style of event where it's just a bar and they rented out and they did it with Double Fine, and I got to meet Tim Schafer. And that was really cool because I'm a huge fan of his stuff. Like he's made like Monkey Island, Full Throttle, tons of really cool stuff. And so we were just sitting there like not doing anything. I was just sitting there drinking and chatting. I didn't have anything to do with this event but just sit there. So I got to that point where I was like right at the edge of drunk, right there at the edge. And the event was over and we were going to leave to meet our people for dinner. And I was like, oh, I got a full drink in my hand. And I just slammed it.
There you go.
That was it.
That's what happens.
God, and you just reach that tipping point where it's just like, what do you do, man?
But that's the best drink of that night. Any night. The first drink is kind of meh because you're sober and you're drinking booze. It's like, I don't really like the taste of this.
Case in point, this podcast.
Right. But that one where you're feeling the drunkenness and you know that the next drink is going to throw you into drunk, that's the best one. That is drink prime.
Monty, you could probably, so I showed up at dinner. Monty was there. Monty, you want to get in the hot seat and talk to us a little bit?
Monty Ohm.
Monty can back us up. So
you're screwing him because the light went off.
After that event, then I went to go meet the Rooster Teeth group at dinner. They had a group dinner that night. And so I walked in, and the way Barb described it was, because everyone had to reconstruct these events for me, is I walked in to the middle of the restaurant, walked up to our table, and went to them, and I walked up and I go, "You're all drunk!" And then Barbara goes, "Uh-oh." Nice. Then I don't know, I was sitting next to Monty. I remember at one point, they refused to give me dinner or something.
Who did?
The waiter.
Oh, really?
Ash actually started secretly like swapping like your water with your alcohol. So like your drink cup was water and your water cup was your drink.
There was foul play involved, is what he's saying.
They were trying to slow me down.
They were tricking you.
I wouldn't have
This is what Barbara texted me. Go ahead and read that out.
Barbara wrote, and I kind of remember doing this, is that I stood up at dinner where everyone's there. They've been working so fucking hard. They had this crazy thing where they had to like get their flights canceled. They had a road trip from LaGuardia in New York all the way to Boston. They were all like completely miserable by day 2. Not miserable, but just like exhausted. And so I stood up, owner of the company, I stood up, I held my glass up to everyone at the table. Everybody like stops and looks at me, and I go, "I am Catbug." I slammed my drink and sat down. Barbara said she laughed for about 20 minutes after that.
Did you see what I wrote to her in response to that?
What? Prepare for the fulcrum?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was coming. But the real thing that happened was after that. So this is totally reconstructed by me. So Bethesda, the people who make Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Online was a big game.
What a game.
Yeah, very good game. They're promoting Elder Scrolls Online. They had a big party. They had these like parchment invitations that they gave out.
Ooh, fancy.
And so Ashley knew some people there, so she goes, "Hey, we're going to this party, but you're pretty drunk, so I'll just keep an eye on you. We'll be there for just a little bit, then we'll go." And I said, "Aces, let's do it." So we go, and I really had to have a lot of people help me reconstruct this the next day. So I'm doing that thing where I'm like standing like this, like teetering like that.
Just weeble wobbling, not falling over.
So we get to the party, and Ashley says, she goes, "Stay here." She goes, "I'm going to go to the bathroom." She goes, "I'm going to be gone 2 minutes. Don't do anything. Don't talk to anybody. Just stand right here. I'll be right back. I'll go to the bathroom with you." She goes, No. She goes, "Just stay here. I'll go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom." So I said, "Okay." She said she went to the bathroom. She came back from the bathroom. 2 minutes had passed. That was it. And she said, I had bags of popcorn, like that I had just had collected bags of popcorn. and that I was going up to people while they were having conversations at their tables, and I would give them a bag of popcorn. I'd go, hey, here, take this popcorn. You're too drunk. You have to go now. You have to leave. You have to leave. And people were leaving. Oh my God! I was kicking people out of the Bethesda party.
You're already pushing the limits of what you can get away with.
Jesus.
I had a dude come up to me at our booth the next day, and he goes, Burnie, I just want to apologize. He goes, I had a little bit too much to drink
Holy shit.
at the party, and you kicked me out. He goes, you gave me a bag of kettle corn.
Poor dude, he probably having the time of his life at this PAX party.
Hey, get out of here.
You're just
Say this corny, get out of here,
You're
buddy.
too drunk.